All right, guys. So no intro today. We're doing no intro today because I got to get something off my chest. This is just a pure rant today. It's just a rant because this stuff that's going on in boxing has to be addressed. First of all, shout out to Ismael Barroso for stopping O'Hara Davies in the first round. Devastating stoppage. I give that guy all the credit in the world. And he is the epitome of what boxing should be, despite people making fun of his age and things like that. The guy gets in there and he does what needs to be done. Now let's get to the rant. Rolly Romero. His next fight should be with Ismael Barroso. Actually, Ismael Barroso should be the champ already. Ismael Barroso was robbed of the WBA title by the powers that be. You guys know he actually beat Rolly in that fight, and they stole it from him. And then they give him this opportunity to face O'Hara, and he stops O'Hara, and now O'Hara was the mandatory challenger to the WBA for Rolly Romero, who claimed he had a back injury. So that means that Barroso should get his shot next at Rolly, in my opinion, because he got screwed in that fight. He was screwed in that fight. And I know why they don't want to push that fight, because he's not a marquee type star. You know, they can't make him a star. He doesn't have the look. And that's the problem in the sport of boxing. We're worried about what guys look like. He's not pretty enough. You know, he's not pretty enough, but he's the better fighter out of Rolly and Ryan Garcia both, because he called both of those guys out. I don't think either one of them wants smoke with Barroso, because Barroso will steamroll both of them. He already steamrolled Rolly. They just took it from him. And it's disgusting. Ryan Garcia. I bigged up Ryan Garcia for the longest time, giving him his props when he made that fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, calling out the big names, wanting to make the big fights. Then he turns around and just undermines his own integrity by dropping out of the fight with Devin Haney, saying he wants to fight Rolly next. All because he was hanging around Floyd Money Mayweather, and I'm sure Floyd probably put that in his ear. Let's put that fight off till later. We can go the easy route and get the title. You know, we can fight Rolly, who's under my banner. And you know it had to be Floyd, because Oscar De La Hoya didn't even know anything about it. You know, he told Oscar, I guess it was in a tweet, make this fight happen. So we know when he was running with Floyd and when he was hanging out with Floyd, like he was, like they were Batman and Robin, they were probably discussing this. You said, Ryan Garcia, you said that if that fight didn't happen between you and Haney, that it was going to be Haney's fault. And then you turn around and pull out, like I said, undermining your own integrity. And that's why I'm on your head. That's why I'm on your ass. And now you got people out here praising him for that move. I don't get it. Do you guys want the best fights or not? Why would you praise him for that? That's nothing to be praised. Here it is. Ryan wants to fight Rolly, who's coming off of a he won the fight with Barroso, but he really didn't win the fight. A fight that they stole for him. He's not that great of a boxer. Sure, he talks a lot of trash, but he doesn't have skills. That's a better fight for Ryan than with a guy who's been undisputed in a weight class that both of you guys never had a title in. All you guys were at that same weight class at 135, and neither one of you, Ryan or Rolly, had a title at 135. He became the undisputed champion. Then he goes to 140, which is Ryan's weight class, and wins a belt from the WBC champion in Regis Pro Grade. Ryan still doesn't have a title. But he's the problem. And you know they don't want to fight him now because they're talking about his pay-per-view numbers. Whatever happened to fighters wanting to fight the best competition? Now it's a popularity thing. It's all about, you know, who's the popular guy in school. That's what it looks like. And guys like Barroso, guys like Haney who get it from the mud, they don't get an opportunity because they don't have the look per se. When they're out here doing the heavy lifting, and these guys are out here, you know, ducking and dodging and playing games and, you know, just being inauthentic. And it sucks, man. It sucks for the sport of boxing. This is why we miss out on great competition. And you got some fans out here praising shit like this. Excuse my language. Because it's a popularity contest to them. It doesn't have to do with, you know, the best competition, fighting the best competition, making the best fights for the fans to see. They don't care about legacy. They don't care about any of that. They don't care about the sport of boxing. They just care about, you know, some guy that, you know, they're man fans. And it's absolutely disgusting. Now we're going to see if Barroso gets his shot at Rolly, which he should, but he probably won't. Because the powers that be are probably going to prevent it, and they're probably going to put Rolly in the ring with Ryan Garcia. That's what we're probably going to get next. I don't have a problem with Ryan fighting Rolly or that, but you guys should fight the guys that you need to fight first. Rolly should fight Barroso because Barroso was robbed. Ryan should fight Devin Haney because he said that's who he was going to fight next. But that's my rant, guys. Sorry for the bad language. I'm just disillusioned when I see stuff like this, and then I read some of these articles and they're praising that bullshit. But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the ZMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.